Yo, what's going on, homies? We have a little bit of a different video kind of today. So we saw Celsius yesterday. I want to talk about Celsius, Blockfi, what's going on with the market, stuff like that. So of course, before we get into it, smack like, subscribes. You guys know we're powered by. So starting the video, guys, Celsius is very unfortunate that, well, I mean, they're pausing withdrawals, transfers, swaps, all that great stuff. Made a whole video about it yesterday, the official announcement. So definitely consider watching that. But basically, if you have stuff on Celsius, you're screwed. I apologize. I know they say they're working on it. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully, like, they're trying to prepare so they can fulfill their obligations of allowing withdrawals, basically allowing you to get your crypto. I know that's like crazy to say. But that kind of like hit hard on me though, because personally, I use Blockfi. I have stuff on there earning some interest, just a little bit. It's a small like percentage of my portfolio. And I have family members that also have Blockfi. That's a little concerning. Also just saw Blockfi did put out a blog post saying that, hey, they're downsizing by, I think it said 20% of their employees. They have around 850 plus employees. They're going to be downsizing to around 600 plus. So basically, so they can still be good throughout the bear market. And we're seeing this over and over again, guys. We're seeing like the economy's not really looking that good. I'm not sure if you guys seen that. I mean, Tesla's laying off 10% of their employees. A lot of crypto companies like Coinbase, I think Gemini and a few others laying off like a huge amount of employees, like stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's not really looking good in the short term. Plus, guys, FOMC meetings coming up. Interest rates are probably going to go up probably 50 basis points, but we'll see if they continue to do that or not. Yeah, not really looking that great right there. July 1st, we'll have the official announcement if we're officially in a recession. So if we're officially in a recession, obviously, guys, jobs, there's gonna be more layoffs. We'll probably see stuff more like what BlockFi is doing, laying off 20%, maybe only 10% for some major companies. Like, I mean, of course, like Tesla, they have a lot of employees. But the whole point being, though, the whole not your keys, not your crypto. So if you guys have money on like let's say any of the competitors with Celsius, for example, BlockFi, for example, Nexo, and that's obviously an issue. I think Celsius and Nexo, they all have their own token. So I think that kind of brings another issue within the things. The thing that I do like about BlockFi, and I'm not saying like this is mega great. I'm still saying it's still a third party that has your stuff. You're still getting a decent rate. Is that with BlockFi, there's no token for what I'm aware of. So that's obviously a plus. I think that's kind of bullish, that fact that they don't have that. Hopefully this 20% layoff is actually going to help them. Hopefully it's not, because I'm assuming wherever Celsius is, they're like, hey, if we don't do this right now, if we don't just stop the withdrawals right now, basically it's going to go under. They're probably going to go out of business. I mean, we've seen Luna USDT kind of just basically rug the whole community. Hopefully Celsius doesn't do the same thing. I think they had 1.7 million users, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully they can get that back. We saw Coinbase with their one quarterly updates. There's all these bugs here, I apologize. Like with their one quarterly update, they said basically if we go under, your crypto is our crypto to pay off bankruptcy. But then they kind of took that back a couple months later. Not really sure what's going to happen, guys. But the true thing is, not your crypto, it's not your keys, not your crypto. I'm about to say it backwards. That's the whole point there, guys. So learn how to self-custody. I've gone over that before. If you guys want videos dedicated to that, let me know down below. But yeah, just want to talk about BlockFi, Celsius, guys, the whole market in general. Obviously we're down around what's 22, 23K. The 200 weekly moving average is around that, that region as well, 22.3, somewhere around there. We'll probably bottom around that. But the thing is though, this whole cycle is what like with Bitcoin. It's assumed that the stock market is in a bull market. It's assuming that we're not in a recession. So if we do enter a recession, so July 1st, we'll officially get the yay or nay for that, which is looking like a yay based off the rules. I saw Patrick David, I think it's Patrick David Beckham, I think that's how you say his name. He had a great, I think it was 49 minutes educational thing. It's on YouTube. I'm sure if you Google recession Patrick David, it probably pops up. It's about 49 minutes. I'll try to post that down below and in the description. Great overview of, hey, how long recessions last. Are we going to be entering one? It seems likely. You see major companies are doing layoffs already because they're preparing for it. Because by definition, which I forget the actual definition, he goes over it in the video. By definition, yeah, basically we're about to enter one. Rates, they're probably 50 basis points coming up this week. It could be 75. But here's the thing you got to ask yourself: is the market already pricing in a 50 basis points rate hike? Is it already priced in, or is it not? What if they raise it 75 basis points? Is that already priced in or is it not? Because if it's already priced in, so if this event happens, so like let's say later this week, you know, it's 50 basis points, which is 0.5%. If they actually raise it like by that, we could see a pump if the market already has it priced in. So that's something that's kind of hitting me. Is like, are we actually going to have a dump from that? Because maybe it's already priced in. Maybe everybody thinks it's fine, it's cool, it's dandy, it's whatever. That's a possibility. Nobody knows until like after it happens. I'm sure some like manipulators know, but at the end of the day, like that is what it is. So we'll see how that plays out and go from there. But I think it's going to get very interesting because, I mean, if we look at the macroeconomics, we look at how like the country is doing in general, it's not really doing that good. I'm sure you've seen inflation. I'm sure you're paying ridiculous prices for your gas. Unless you have an EV and you charge at home, then you're like, I'm so glad I bought that EV. But like besides that, I mean, that's probably like 1% of people. So that doesn't really help anybody because like electric cars cost so much more. And at this moment are not worth the extra cost compared to just a regular gas vehicle, unless gas just spikes up to like 30 bucks a gallon, which I hope does not happen. But you guys, that's what we got for today. What do you guys think about this Celsius, this Nexo, you know, like Blockfi stuff? Are you guys using it? Did you have money in Celsius? Let me know down below. You think they're gonna actually come through and be able to allow withdrawals? They use like obliged by their like contract, but basically they just changed the TOS, if I'm not mistaken, or it was actually in there. Maybe there's no, like nobody actually reads it. That's a possibility. But you guys, I just think during, like, I know there's videos all over the place. Basically, I used to do these walk-in talks where I'd walk and I'd talk. So I figured, you know what, like, let's start doing those a little bit more. I'm not going to really make a thumbnail for them. I'm just going to post up whatever the default thing is for the video, just so people know that it's not like a regular video where I'm at my computer, where like I have the webcam and like the good mic. I mean, I'm using an iPhone, but like, I mean, it's not as good as what I have there. But yeah, guys, like, that's it. I get it. Like, these times are rough. I know if you held through, if you didn't take profit when you probably should have, I get it, it's kind of rough. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like, these are the times when people make a lot of money. Like, this is the make or break. If you're able to invest in the bear market, you're gonna make so much money. Like, personally, I have a family member that basically said that what I was doing was kind of silly. You know, he just thought like what I was doing was silly. He was more into trading, and it was very interesting. There's a bunch of rocks. Like, basically he thought the whole like buy low and then like hold for a while was kind of like a scam. Like, he's like, I can just trade and make money instead of just waiting for the money to make money. And well, he comes to find out basically like through this cycle, he kind of sees how it works. And he's taking advantage of it. He's like, literally, he saw how it worked out in 2021. He saw in 2018, he saw it, he just didn't believe in it. But the thing is, though, now he literally has a plan. He has a strategy built. Okay, we've gone over coins. I've helped him out, and it's just kind of insane because basically like the whole mind, basically like a whole mindset shift of like trying to make some fast money. Which, yes, you can trade. Like, don't get me wrong, you can trade, you can make money. I get it. But the thing is, though, something that doesn't take much like time. It doesn't take much time. It doesn't really take that much mental data or power, or whatever you want to call it, from your brain, is literally just to buy and hold and buy in the bear market, hold for the bull run. I know people have been asking for videos of like top coins. When he asked me personally, because he has an iTrustCaptial account, so do I. I mean, so I partner with them. But like when he asked like what kind of top altcoins would I recommend, I personally said it was ADA. I said Axie Infinity was on. I was like, that might be interesting. See if that pops off. I said that's a small percentage. Solana. Here's Cardano, Solana, Axie Infinity. Mana's on there. So I was like, you know what, Mana, if this whole like metaverse thing comes around, Mana and Sand, and I think there was one more. I do forget off the top of my head, but those are things I would look into. Things that are not on iTrustCaptial. Guys, I think Render Token is very interesting. My only issue with Render Token is I know that VCs are really dumping right now, like pretty much monthly, for their unlocks, and they don't put out their unlocks publicly, which I think is a scam in my opinion. I think that should be public knowledge. That's why I like Monkey Ball so much. Not that I wanted to buy it. I actually told people not to buy it. The reason was because the information they gave us, they basically said, we're going to dump on you every single month for the next like 2 years or 3 years. And I respect them a lot for that, guys. I mean, I don't buy it. I don't own it. I don't think somebody should buy it because of that. But guys, they were transparent, and that's what crypto is all about. So yeah, like that's pretty cool. So those are some altcoins I think you should look into. Render's pretty low cap, I think like 100 mil. It's on Coinbase too, but it is not on, like on iTrustCaptial. If you think about like invest in iTrustCaptial, that's like long-term stuff, guys. That is something. Of course, still play the cycles, make some bucks. Basically, it's to churn in some more Bitcoin. You know, you buy some of those silly alts during the bear, the bull, you sell them, and then basically you can just ride that out, hold some cash, go from there. You guys, that's what I got. I know this video is kind of out there, just basically walk and talk. What's going on at the market? Celsius, stuff like that. Let me know if you guys have any topic ideas, all that great stuff. And yeah, we're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll catch you guys then. Until next time, may the gains be with you.